Hey you guys, I think it's time for a week 9 pregnancy vlog. Because I've been doing these about every 2 weeks because I don't know, I haven't been that into it, and we still haven't gotten to our place yet, so it's a little bit harder for me. I don't have an internet connection all the time yet. So, this is what's been going on with me. Oh, I have to get the pictures. Hold on. Pause. Okay, last week we went and got my first ultrasound, and I was so nervous. I was at 8 weeks, and I wanted to make sure the baby had a heartbeat. So we went to this place called the Open Door Pregnancy Center, and they give you a free pregnancy test, which I already knew I was pregnant, and then a free, they call it a limited ultrasound. Gotta slow down a little. I keep losing my breath. It's one of those pregnancy things where your body tries to get you to take deeper and deeper breaths so you can get more oxygen to the baby. So when I'm running around or I'm talking too fast, I get out of breath. So bear with me. Yeah, we went and got an ultrasound done, and the baby was fine. The baby had a heartbeat. We could see it. He was so tiny, but you could just see the little fluttering on the screen of his heart. She said everything looked healthy and normal. So, just right here, if you can see, this part over here is his head, and that was his bottom. And the middle part where it's white in the center, she said that was like his arms and legs were developing. They were like sticking out, and because they're more like made of bone than the rest is more fleshy, I guess. That's why they appear to be white. And she also said he's getting his little tooth buds and starting to grow his teeth. So then this shows the heartbeat. I don't really understand the picture entirely, but she measures like the bands here to see how far apart they are, and that's how she could tell the heartbeat, and it was 154 beats per minute, which is normal. So we got two little pictures, 3 pictures to take home. That's him again, upside down. And the reason I keep calling it a him is because I've had more than one dream that it's a boy, and a lot of other little intuitional signs. Since I guess I am going to make this sort of like a metaphysical, star-seeded, what it's like to be pregnant thing, I might as well explain to you guys. I've also done muscle testing. I did that very early on when I first thought I was pregnant, and I got a yes muscle test, and my first pregnancy test was negative. It said, no, you're not pregnant. It was too early. It didn't come up positive, but my muscle testing, yes, pregnant, yes. And, it was right about that. So, I'm also muscle testing that it's a boy, where you, do with your fingers, you know, you can look it up, or email me, message me, comment if you want to know about it. But, yeah, so, that's why I'm calling it a him, because I'm pretty sure it's a boy. What else has been going on? Nausea began not until 8 weeks. Up until then, I was pretty much fine. At 8 weeks, I started getting nauseous. Basically, I've learned how to control it, though. I have to eat every 2 or 3 hours, literally. I even wake up in the middle of the night. Usually only once I have to get up in the night to eat. But it's like, I get hungry, and as soon as I get the slightest bit hungry, I start getting nauseous and, like, a craving for something. And, it's like I have to eat right then and there. If I have to wait even 15 or 20 minutes to eat, I am grouchy. I'm not a person you want to be around. I'm nauseous. I don't feel well. Yesterday, I threw up for the first time. I hadn't thrown up at all, but yesterday I got a headache, so I took 2 Tylenol in my stomach. Just completely rejected it, and I puked. First time. So, I'm not a big puker, and I hadn't been so nauseous yet that I actually needed to throw up, until yesterday when I took the Tylenol, which is like the one pain medication that's safe to take when you're pregnant. But, I couldn't deal with it. I threw up. So, the other thing that's been making me real nauseous is my prenatal vitamins. I had bought these gummy ones because I thought they would make me less nauseous. But, now just the taste of them, I can't stand it anymore. I haven't really been able to tolerate sweet foods as much as I used to. I don't know, there are certain things I'm funny about. I won't eat anything spicy anymore. I used to love spicy food. It just doesn't appeal to me anymore. For a while, I couldn't even eat sushi anymore. You're not really supposed to eat sushi when you're pregnant because of the raw fish, but I still do it every now and then. But it just doesn't appeal to me the way it used to anyway. And the other thing that's really funny is I've been a vegetarian for like 5 years, maybe, since I was 17 or 18. And a couple weeks ago, I got a craving for a cheeseburger. And I went to Wendy's and I bought a bacon cheeseburger and I ate it. And I thought it was so good that I went back out and I ate 2 more cheeseburgers that day. So I think my body was craving protein or iron or something. So now I've sort of introduced meat back into my diet. I won't sit down and eat a steak or anything, but I'll order something if it has ham on it, like a little bit or something like that. I've been eating meat again, which I never ever thought I would do. Once I got pregnant, I thought I would be even more strict vegetarian, but I have to listen to my body and what my body needs, right? So much has been going on. I think it's been like a crazy 2 weeks, just as far as how much things have changed, even since 7 weeks. It is a little bit harder to sleep at night. I know they say that the baby's metabolism is always going, so it's harder for you to fall asleep at night, because your metabolism doesn't slow down the way it normally would, and that's why I get up in the middle of the night and I eat. So it takes longer for me to fall asleep, but I do sleep. It's not so bad. I haven't been as tired the past week. Up until about 8 weeks, I was exhausted all the time, but, actually haven't been working as much either, so maybe that's why I haven't been so tired. I definitely need a good like 10 hours of sleep every night to feel like myself. I go to bed real early some nights, 7, 8 o'clock, and I sleep straight through the night till about 8 in the morning. So that's become pretty much normal for me. Because like I said, I eat pretty much every 2 hours. My nails are growing really fast. I'm trying to file them because they break when I don't file them. They've been growing super fast. I suspect my hair is doing the same thing. I notice my body hair is. I have to shave like literally every single day. When I used to be able to get away with a few days in between, I have to shave every day now. What else? Hormones have been better. About the same time that I was super tired, before the nausea really started, I would get extremely cranky and panicky and emotional like 5 times a day. But lately my emotions have balanced out a whole lot. I know right now my body is doing that thing where it manufactures the placenta, because in another 3 weeks I'll be at 12 weeks, and that's when the placenta takes over nourishing the baby completely, and you don't make so much of that HCG hormone, which is what makes you so sick and so moody. So I seem to be stabilizing out a little bit as far as that goes. I am starting to get a little bit of a belly. I noticed it this past week. I know part of it is probably just food and like my intestines, because your digestion slows down so much when you're pregnant. But even first thing in the morning before I eat or drink anything, I have a pooch, like a noticeable one. And if it's by the afternoon after I've had a couple meals, if I wear something form-fitting, I would totally have people asking me if I'm pregnant. I'm very petite. I'm 5'3", and I started out about 112 pounds. I haven't weighed myself really yet. I don't think I've gained that much. I know I'm more round and softer. I put more weight on in my boobs and in my bottom. Because the body has to put on fat to prepare for breastfeeding. So, I guess I'll show you guys my belly. I'm going to move over here, so at least this way you'll have a starting point. You know, I don't really have a belly yet, but you can see where I'm starting at. You kind of get the idea here. Even first thing in the morning, I stick out a little bit less, maybe like here, but if I totally just let it go, yesterday it was even worse. That's how I know food is part of it, because it changes throughout the day how much is sticking out. But yeah, I mean, it's enough that I can walk around with my hand on my belly and be like talking to the baby. We're thinking about naming the baby Gabriel, if it's a boy, which we think it's a boy. So yeah, my boobies have grown. And my belly sticks out all the time now. Yeah, so that's my starting point. You see even better with a shirt on, really, and the lighting in here is kind of screwy, but That's my belly. 9 weeks. I was 9 weeks from my last period on this past Friday, and today is Monday, Christmas Eve. Yep. So, I'm pregnant. I'm kind of excited about it now, and so is Brian. Now that we've seen the ultrasound and everything, it feels more real. It feels like he's really in there, and we're really gonna have a baby. I know there was more I wanted to talk about. I need to start making a list. I need to get a baby book and make a list of things I want to vlog about, and just other thoughts about the baby. What else? Oh, I get thirsty, super thirsty. I drink lots and lots and lots of water. I know my blood volume multiplies during pregnancy, so it takes a lot of water to maintain all that. And yeah, I have to drink a lot of water. After I threw up yesterday, I mean, I didn't eat or drink much for the rest of the night. I woke up this morning and drank 2 bottles of water as soon as I got up. I was so thirsty. I kept it down. my stomach was a little gurgly after that, but I don't know. I really am good at managing the nausea. I think last night was just a fluke with Tylenol. My body couldn't take it, and I picked that up. It wasn't fun. So, what else? I can't really think of anything. I am going to do that, get a notebook, and write more. And then I'll have more material for these videos. I can talk to you guys a little bit more. As far as the metaphysical stuff goes, there was one thing that happened. Me and Brian were talking about naming the baby Gabriel during the day. And I was like, well, I'm not going to, start calling him that because I don't want to get attached to the name. I don't know if he likes that name. I don't know if that's going to be his name yet. And that night we went to this crystal bowl singing meditation where a group of people gather who are all, new age metaphysical things. And they play these crystal bowls, and it's like meditation. And afterward, there's this one lady there who has very strong psychic abilities, and she was describing what had happened. She's an angel channeler, and she sees angels. And she said that Archangel Gabriel came in and put a blanket of snow over all of us and wrote peace in the snow, and that they gave us this metaphysical gift of peace, and there were birds flying around and all that. And I just looked at Brian, and I was like, did you hear that? Gabriel. We were just talking about that, Gabriel, and it was such a special moment. I felt like it was really a sign that yes, your baby doesn't want to be named Gabriel. That's his name. So now we're calling him Gabriel most of the time. And from Baby Lockwood, which is what we were calling him all the time. Gabriel. So it would be so cool once I get to about 16 weeks or so, and they can see for sure that it's a boy. And I don't know. It's going to be really nice. Okay, so, yeah, we don't have a house yet. Still in a motel, but we're getting ever closer. Hopefully, right after Christmas, something will come up for us. What we're hoping for. And if I do, I'll start doing weekly updates and videos in between, too. So I can, I want to have a pregnancy channel. Obviously, by the time you see this, I will have one. But I'm not there yet. But I'll get there. Okay? Alright, thanks for watching. See you later.